Flaking the mainsail. The reason to flake the mainsail properly is to allow for secure storage, which will enable the sail cover to fit and to assure that no wear is done to the sail or battens during storage. It also facilitates the ease of raising the mainsail. This video will be demonstrating how to set up the lazy jacks and drop and flake the mainsail. As you can see, this is a full batten mainsail, and the lazy jacks are adjustable. So for starters, you'll find out where they're cleated off and go ahead and release that, and then deploy the lazy jacks. You want them somewhat tight, but not too tight, so the sail's able to fall and nest while it flakes. So you got to find a little bit of the happy medium, so it's securing the sail, but also not too tight that it inhibits the flaking of the sail. So once you find that spot, go ahead and cleat it off, and then you're ready to drop the main. Alright, so next we'll go ahead and position the boom to portside. So in this case we can reach the sail and flake it because there's a dodger mounted over the companionway. So this just gives us a little bit easier access to while we're dropping the sail. Secure the main sheet. Make sure it is somewhat tight so that the boom isn't moving side to side. That'll make your job a lot easier and keep everybody safe. The helmsman should steer the boat into the wind so that there is no side pressure on the sail. The engine should be run at the slowest necessary speed to maintain direction. Crew should be positioned with one on the starboard side at the mast and one on the port side of the boom. The mast crewman can control the lowering speed of the sail by stepping on the halyard before the boom crew releases the halyard clutch. The mast end crew directs the boom end crew as to which side the first flake will be to. Notice the batten coming up. Let's cut that leg parallel to the boom so it's nice and supported. The mast crew begins to ease the halyard while folding the luff of the mainsail, alternating from one side to another with each slug as the sail descends. The boom end crew pulls on the leech to remove slack in the sail as it descends, and likewise folds the sail, alternating to each side. The fold should be 1 to 2 feet in width, especially at the aft end of the boom. The crew work together in unison to flake the main without any bunching of sail. Most importantly, the batten should be positioned on top of the boom and parallel with the boom. As the sail descends and several folds are made, the boom crew should secure the folded sail with sail ties after again pulling the leech aft to remove all slack. Slacked reefing lines should be coiled loosely and stuffed into sail folds. Do not tighten reefing lines. If a reef was set during sailing, release it and pull enough slack to enable the mainsail to be fully raised the next outing. Stow the lazy jacks. Move the halyard to the aft end of the boom and place on topping lift shackle, or secured to the end of the boom.
Next thing is that we actually start the main, right?
Ease the sheet and raise the boom with the halyard so that no part of the boom or sail cover is touching the dodger. And as you can see on this boat, it's really important that the boom is raised up above the dodger so that it's not chafing while it rests. Install the sail cover starting from the aft end of the boom.
That's it.
once you have both ends secure, you go ahead and on the seat cover by securing all the snaps. It's important to secure the snaps at the end to make sure that you have enough slack so that you can cover the entire sail. So now you can see the sail is fully stowed and the boom is off of the dodger, and the sail is very protected from the sun and the elements.